Hey, it's Cal Forever here, and this beautiful pinyon pine behind me. Um, Spiritual journal flow. Just out here in my backyard, just meditating, throat singing, doing some breath work. Well, doing breath work and throat singing. I guess is that a form of meditation? It's meditative. It's kind of cold out here. I'm like barefoot and I like being barefoot. And I kind of, in the winter, I usually lose that, obviously. Here in Arizona, there's some days when the sun's out and it's barefoot weather, but I think we're gonna get another cold spell again. It snowed like crazy, but kind of learning more, just integrating more about this future partnership I'm to have with this person, and realizing she self-sabotaged and she derailed things, and it's because there was resistance within her, and that resistance kind of created those situations. But like, everything's happening in divine timing. All of that was supposed to happen to be the motivator to break to clear her resistance. Because I know she feels like she missed out with me traveling. It's like, no, I want to travel like more. I want to travel more. I want to do some of the things that I kind of already did, but I didn't get to fully experience those things. I want to more fully experience, the U.S. with all the places I traveled. You know, I didn't realize, like, this is my daily journal, and I love journaling. I love using YouTube to journal. This is a great thing, because I'm not the kind of person to write things down. I don't really like to do that. So this is my beautiful journal, and this beautiful cactus over here, and Thunder Mountain up there, which I want to climb. Like, I feel like my stamina's been down, but it's like, I have like a lot of energy, but then again, I don't. Like, actually, I do have a lot of energy, but there's so much energy flowing through me that it's causing me to kind of feel exhausted and burn out and just wanting to lay around and meditate. And, which is probably what I need to do. But I went for a walk yesterday, and then when I was getting back, it's like, whoa, the energy, I need to lay down and meditate. And it's like, that's why I'm not out doing stuff. And mostly like this relationship with this person, the way that the connection is energetically, it like is in the way of me enjoying life. It really is, and it sucks. It's in the way of me creating good patterns in my life, because then I'm taking on all of her patterns and like, I guess, helping her transmute them. Or she's just like clinging on to me because she doesn't want me to move on, and like, I'm not trying to move on. Oh, hey kitty, I'm trying to, that's my tea. I am trying to whoa, bring this relationship together as best I can energetically right now, because I decided to not communicate with this person on the phone anymore, and just wait for her to respond to me. And I feel like the divine's gonna step in. This is cordyceps tea, by the way, some mushroom tea. Super good for your stamina, your adrenals, your lungs. It's super good for a certain type of chi to flow through your body. It gives you vital life force. I'm just ready to like be in that beach scene again. And what I mean by that, it's like you're always barefoot, you're always in your shorts, a lot of times without a shirt on. And that's the thing, like, I feel like I gained a little bit of weight. I did gain weight from last summer. I was down to 220. I'm probably 235, 240 now. And that's something that bothers me. Like, this energy like makes you gain weight. But here's how, it's like my metabolism's slow, but here's how you boost your metabolism: intermittent fasting. That's all you do is intermittent fast. So my boundary is going till 5 o'clock. which, you can start by going till noon and then inching your way past that. Or you can go till noon and then eat a big meal at noon and then eat another small meal towards the end of the day, or just eat one meal a day. I think I kind of want to come down to one meal a day. I've been doing this 2 meal a day for the past few weeks, or actually for the past 4 years. But I think I'm going to go down to just one meal a day and hopefully boost my metabolism and just create those boundaries and to not get stirred off. It's great to have supporting relationships in your life. When you have relationships with people that eat unhealthy, it starts to kind of push over onto you a little bit, or at least that's what I've experienced. And yeah, and that's also a sign of weakness, I guess. But we're all working on ourselves. That's pretty good. I'm gonna put some lion's mane in here once it cools down. I didn't know if the lion's mane was like heat sensitive, so I didn't want to put the lion's mane in there quite yet. But that's like great for your nerves, to grow your nerves and stuff. But I guess, I'm trying to create a daily routine and things seem to be shifting so much. And maybe my routine's just always changing, but I do have a consistency. I throat sing every day, I meditate every day, I journal about every day. I usually get exercise about every day, whether it's going for a walk or, I wish I could get a little more exercise, but I feel like it's too taxing on my body. And maybe I will go for a hike today. I think I am going to do that. But it's just like, I want to keep this consistent. I don't want to just like, all for it, and then I'm not supported. That's what happened to me in like the long run of things. Like I broke free of my whole family paradigm and my whole friends paradigm of everything that everyone's doing in Nebraska, just getting stuck there and drinking. And I broke free and moved here to Arizona and traveled, and now I'm seeing some of my friends breaking free from that, and I inspired them. That's a great thing. But when this person didn't come into my life, I fell back into like drinking and smoking pot. I never really had an issue with smoking pot. And that's kind of been my fear that came up recently. And it's like, no, that's a boundary. No, and it sucks with everyone like trying to defend it. People trying to defend pot. People trying to defend like alcohol. It's like, I know about it. Like pot is actually a life giver, and alcohol takes from life. It really does. So alcohol, any amount, is just bad. Pot's great unless you have an issue with it, unless it's just lowering your vibration, because some people, it can help ground them or it can help raise their vibration. But it's not something to do every day, because it just becomes an addiction. It just becomes a distraction, just something in the way of, and you don't see it until you let go of it. It just gets in the way of being active usually, or doing certain things. Jeez, that sun, it's like I got a crown chakra. So that's my boundaries right there that I'm setting and I'm keeping. Not eating till after 5 o'clock, so a whole day of fasting. And once you get into it, it's quite easy. And getting exercise every day, and no more alcohol at all. It doesn't matter what anyone tries to convince me to do. Like, oh, I don't have a problem with alcohol, so I want to drink. Like, in declaring to life and sending out the frequency that, I don't want to be around people that are in that mindset. I don't want to tune into those vibes. I want to tune into people that are healthy minded. So Cal Forever here. I'm going to end this with an Om. in closing of this spiritual journal flow. Oh.